What is up, people? Today we are gonna do Tonghalulu. Yes. All right. Let's get into it.
您好，很高兴认识您。
你好。
Hello,
in
I'm
Chinese,
so
你好
happy
is
to meet
hi.
you. I have so many Spring Festival recipes I want to share. The Lunar New Year is my favorite season. How about we start with 糖葫芦? It's one of my favorite festival snacks. 来吧 follow me.
Okay, I follow you.
糖葫芦's pretty easy to make. It's basically just fruit with a hardened sugar shell. Let's make that first, then some tea to go with it.
All right.
Make a skewer with 6 hawthorn berries. 6 pieces per steak for good luck. Well, I suppose any even number works, as long as it isn't 4. Don't do 4 these days. 4 is often considered to be extremely unlucky, because 4 is 4, and it sounds like death, which is now in my time. We made 糖葫芦 with mainly shanja or hawthorn berries. Shanja are super bitter though, so let's throw in some sweeter fruits you may be more familiar with.
Hey! I don't have cherries.
Giving people oranges for New Year's is such a fun tradition. The word for orange, 橘, sounds like lucky, which is 吉. So when you give someone an orange, you say good luck or 大吉大利. Looking good. Now let's bring those over to the left wok.
The left wok. The left wok. Alright, so where do I put them?
Place 5 scoops of water in the wok.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. How are you guys green crashing? It's impossible.
Use wood to start a hot fire under the wok. Excellent. That will make a hot fire.
Alright. So you know my cousin's here and his friend.
Add all the rock sugar to the water and let it boil.
Alright, let it boil.
The left wok is ready to cook with. We want the candy to have a satisfying crunch, right?
Yes.
So you need to heat the sugar until it boils and reaches what we call hard crack temperature.
I got it. Once the skewers are coated, place. Oh, okay. Just go.
Make sure to cover all the fruit on each skewer. Yes, good. Now let's make the tea. How about a nice oolong? That'll go well with the fruit.
All right.
Well, I'd call it oolong
Dip the
today,
teapot.
but in my time, we called it wee tea.
And then what do we do with the tea?
Put the teapot on the already hot brazier. Bring it to a boil.
Bring that to a boil. Yeah, I think they will, Briggs. Oh, when the crystal hunt comes out. They gotta have it. They'll have, money system. My friend thinks they'll add.
Put 2 spoonfuls of oolong tea powder into the teacup.
Wait, no, shoot. Yeah, he has. He does have an Oculus. Yeah, and also Briggs. He thinks that they'll add new spells, and you have to like buy them throughout the game. I don't know.
Pour boiling
like
water over the tea
probably
powder
like an
to
ice
fill
spell.
the cup.
They should add like.
Oh, make sure you whisk it really well. This style of whisk tea makes the top look like it's covered in a layer of clouds. I think it's also how they make matcha in Japan today.
Well, they do, Briggs. Oh, you mean you want to merge? You want to make a merge? Briggs, do you know there's a new map in the there's a map in the files. It's called Kettle. And apparently that's a mod. That's a map on the regular Blade and Sorcery game.
Add 1 spoon of salt to reduce the bitterness.
All right. Here we go.
Whisk the tea until a froth forms.
Almost done. Briggs, do you ever play Waltz of the Wizards still? Briggs? Okay. Okay, this is taking a while. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's not working. Alright, you know what? I think that's done. You know what? That's done.
Place the meal on the serving table and ring the bell.
Oopsies, that's my
So
bad.
far, so good.
Yeah, I know. I know, right? Present it.
Whoa! I hope these taste as good as they look.
Eat up. I know, get it right. Say it.
It's so perfect.
I know.
It brings back so many memories.
Give me a 6 out of 5. Give me a 6 out of 5. 5 out of 5 is good, but I'd rather.
Sounds like she was happy with the tongue.
Let's go. Everything.
You didn't bring back any for me, did you?
Steamed whole fish. Let's go. That's the easiest thing to say.
欢迎回来.
Here, I'll just
Welcome
get
back.
started.
Ready to make some 清蒸鱼 or
Yeah.
steamed fish?
Steamed fish. Let's go.
It's a pun. In Chinese, fish and
Sound like
extra
you're coming
are
from
both
over there, but
pronounced
it's-
鱼. It's tradition to leave some fish uneaten to symbolize having extra savings at the end of the year.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Use the knife to dice the scallions over there. Okay, so.
Dicing the scallion gives you lots of little pieces that will cook evenly and add a nice texture to the dish.
Oh, no. Good. Alright, there we go.
Plate the fish on top of the scallions and coat it with 1 spoon of salt.
Can I move around the scallions around? Why are you going through the plate? There we go. Spoon of salt. There we go. Next.
Julienne the ginger with the knife to cover the fish. To julienne something means to cut it into matchstick-sized pieces. This will add another interesting texture. Julienne cuts also work well for garnishes.
Go. Oh, that's good.
Add some cilantro and a drizzle of wine on top of the fish.
Drip of some wine.
Okay, bring the fish to the left wok.
Got that?
Place 2 scoops of water in the wok.
Got that. I'm pretty sure you can do these meals at home. That's cool.
Place the plate with the fish in the wok and cook good. Now we are all set up to start steaming the fish. Start a fire under the second wok on the right to prepare the sauce. I love that was the easy part. Hope you are ready for some multitasking.
Yeah.
To the sauce. To make the sauce, combine 2 scoops of water and equal parts soy sauce, sesame oil, and a wok. The left wok is ready to cook with.
Well, it's already cooking, so.
The wok on the right is ready to cook
Yeah,
now.
doing that. So, combine 2 scoops.
To the sauce, add all of the rock sugar and 2 spoons of white pepper. This is rock sugar, although in my time we called it sugar frost or sugar ice.
Sauce no more.
Just a bit of sweetness can elevate the whole dish.
There we go. I think it's boiling.
Remove the steamed fish once it's ready.
Ready? Okay, I think it's ready. It's done.
Scoop 1 full lid of sauce and pour onto the steamed fish.
Get 1 scoop. The ladle. It just said 1 scoop full. Okay, that's done.
Garnish the fish with parsley.
Where's the parsley? Where's the parsley? Is this the parsley? What is parsley?
Place the meal on the serving table and ring the bell.
Yeah, it's definitely done.
I cannot wait to try it. Okay, let's see how you did. 年年有余. Oh, that means when you always have more than you need. Just something you say when you are eating the fish. So, 年年有余.
What did you like it? How did you like it?
Ah, the fish is pretty
Yeah.
good. A wonderful sign for the new year.
Go. It's so good. Again, this thing happened.
So you successfully made
Okay, not
New
bad, not bad.
Year's
4
steamed
stars.
whole
Yes,
fish,
I
huh?
thought.
Well, you know.
No. Alright, whatever.
新年快乐.
Yes.
Happy New Year.
Ooh, nice.
This recipe is
Okay.
Dongpo pork. My family used to have this during special occasions. Pork belly, you know. Dongpo pork is named after a famous poet, Su Dongpo. He loved food and cooking and once looking good. Now let's bring those over to the left wok. In the left wok, combine 2 scoops of water, the pork belly, and half of the ginger. The key to a good piece of pork belly is to bake a nice pink piece. Not too red,
Got it.
definitely not brown or purple. And you want a good layer of fat. A steady supply of wood can get expensive. The shape of the wok does a good job of evenly distributing
once
the
the
heat
pork belly
and
is
helping
cooked,
you get
take
the
and cut
most
the
out of your fuel.
We steam it like this. No, I'm just not gonna do that.
The left wok is ready to cook with.
Oh, now it's working. This is done. There we go. Now it's cooking.
Originally,
Now it's cooking.
pork was so expensive only nobles could eat
Really?
it. When it became cheaper, the nobles stopped appreciating it.
Cooking really quick. Oh, there we go. Porkies.
So silly.
Porkies.
Something is burning.
I wonder what is burning.
In the second wok on the right, place a layer of whole scallions to start the sauce.
Okay, that's worse. I can't do anything with that. The second one. Right, place a layer. So. Oh, what? Wait, hold on.
In the second wok on the right, place a layer of whole scallions to start the sauce.
Oh, these are the scallions. Okay. See ya.
Oh, quick tip. If you put the scallions at the base of your wok, they'll keep the meat from sticking. Means
Cinnamon
you don't
stick.
have to stir.
2 bay leaves. And 2 star. Just basically everything. And the remaining ginger. Go.
Lastly, add the soy. Shaoxing wine is the oldest wine in China. You add this stuff to your stir fry and it'll taste 10 times better.
Okay.
Use wood to start a hot fire under the wok to heat up the sauce.
This is almost out, and I want it to be out because this is kind of burning up. Let's scoop it out. I think we should.
The wok on the right is ready to cook now.
So,
add the pork cubes to the sauce and boil until the pork is cooked through. Actually, Dongpo pork wasn't named after Sudongpo until much later, during the Ming Dynasty. They liked naming things after people then.
okay, no. This one's just not done yet.
Place the steamer in the first wok over the water you used to boil the pork. Place 4 ceramic bowls in the
Place
steamer
the steamer
basket.
of the first wok over to. My bad. That's good. Okay, place the steamer in the first wok over the water. Okay, steamer. Okay. Where is the thing? Okay. First, place the steamer of the first wok over the water used to boil the pork. Place 4 ceramic bowls in the steamer basket. Okay.
Use the ladle to divide the sauce and pork cubes between the 4 bowls.
Okay, got it.
Cover with the lid to steam.
Gotta be very careful. Don't want to pour in the water. These are already good. These are.
Ah, and don't worry about cooking the pork for too long. All the fat in the meat will just make it softer the longer you cook it. Empty the wok of the leftover pork sauce and spices into the trash.
Now,
Cut all the bok choy in half with the knife.
okay, bok choy in half.
Bok choy may not look like much, but it's so good for you.
Good, too many.
Fill the now empty wok with 2 scoops of water. When boiling, add the bok choy.
Okay, I was gonna say it's still steaming up a bit. Let those cook for just a little bit longer.
One time, I forgot my bok choy and let it boil for way too long. It turned to mush. So remember, long cooking times are great for pork belly, not so great for bok choy. Once the bok choy is light green, place the bok choy in a circle on a plate.
Got it. Well, it's not light green yet. So these things are done. Gotta wait till everything's done. Everything's done. So circle. As it was in the...
It's essential to have some vegetables with your dongpo pork
like
to offset the fattiness.
Showing how the circle, you know. It might not be exactly a circle because these vegetables don't really fit that well. Oops. Just like that. Oopsies. That right there.
Empty the wok used for the bok choy and place the shiitake mushroom caps into it. The name shiitake is actually Japanese. Here we call them xianggu, which means fragrant mushroom. The very best kind are called huagu or flower mushroom because of the patterns on their caps.
Wine. And then it says, and rice vinegar. What's shashing? What the heck is that? Is that this stuff? It looks like garlic. Oh, shashing wine and rice. Okay. Code.
Now add 1 spoon of garlic and the remaining rock sugar to the mushrooms and sauce.
Where's the other mushroom? I swear there's another mushroom ahead. I don't need that to be good. So these are good.
Shiitake are great for your health too. They make great medicine as well as good food.
Okay.
Dip the teapot in the water bucket to fill it. Put the teapot and put 2 spoonfuls of green tea powder into the teacup. Put the teapot on the already hot brazier. Bring it to a boil. There's a legend that tea was discovered when the mythological figure Shen-Nong drank a cup of hot water without noticing that tea leaves had fallen into it. He felt so refreshed. After that, he had the drink made again and again.
There we go.
Pour boiling water over the tea powder to fill the cup.
They got that. There we go.
Add 1 spoon of salt to reduce the bitterness.
There we go.
Whisk the tea and make sure you whisk it really well. This style of whisked tea makes the top looks like it's covered in a layer of clouds.
Oh, this
I think it's also how they make matcha in Japan today.
That's a floating thing of water. I swear, bro. Okay, then.
Place the meal on the serving table and ring the bell. That's...
Got it. Headset is low. Probably should end the video soon. Well, after this is done, this meal. Oh, come on. Let me grab the plate, please. Oh my gosh. Why is it not letting me grab it? I've been there. Okay. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Okay. Lagging out. Present it right. Remember? That's one of the rules. Okay. Do we just need 2 of them, or? No, I'm just gonna grab 2 of them.
Oh, let's hope this was worth the wait.
I know, it looks good. I want to eat that. Bok choy. Never had bok choy.
Okay. Seems like you've been learning something. This is some good Dongpo pork.
You said okay. Let me guess, my cooking was terrible.
I knew you had it in you. Very impressive.
Presentation, ingredients. Yeah, I did not do ingredients right. Recipe I didn't really do right. Alright, so...
On to the next kitchen.
Alright, we're gonna have... This will be next
in
in the next episode. But thank you for watching. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading
circa
really a lot.
1500s.
I mean, my brother did upload a Blade and Sorcery
My
video.
notes say,
yeah.
little old lady,
Thanks for
lots
watching.
of opinions.